Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium video. What do you think we might be making today? Today we are making this. This is a fantastic pressed glass out of our 96 COE Murrine. Little flower I've made, and I've glued it onto this hairband as a little fascinator. So today I'm going to show you how to make this. So for the top layer, the underneath layers, I want a centerpiece of glass that the leaves go around. These probably won't be seen because they're going to be nestled underneath each other, but I've decided, just in case a bit of it does get seen, that I'm going to use a bit of grey glass on the bottom, a bit of purple glass on the top. Now with the grey ones I use my very expensive circle cutter. I have, because I cut a lot of circles, but you guys might not have that. So you can, particularly with this because it's been pressed, just use breakers, and then you can just use nippers to nip a kind of sort of circle shape. As long as it's circularly shape, that is going to be good enough. So that one's going to go like that on the kiln shelf. We're going to cut the rest of these out and then we can put some leaves around them. Okay. That's fine. So they're going to be 4 layers and one nestled inside the other. So the top layer, I'm just using 2 layers of our orchid. I just wanted a purple flower, and then I'm putting around the black and grey leaf that we've made. I buy cane if you want to do this project, because you want to cut them slightly thicker than what we normally cut. Although actually with the leaves we do tend to cut them quite thick because they're tricky to cut thin. But you're effectively just putting them around. You can notice there's a freshly washed kiln shelf, and normally we'd put paper on as well, but I think with this project we'll just do it without, and we'll just have the freshly washed kiln shelf. Should be enough. So then we've got the 3 other layers. We've got the smallest layer here with some other leaves. This is the middle layer, and these I've used some, leaves towards the end of the pool. They're darker because I want to have some contrast between the different layers. And you can see the bit in the middle, because it's going to be nestled, it doesn't really matter. We're just worried about the edges. And then here I've used our XL leaves, which are in a mix, but you can always pick them out. Or you can just say to us, oh, I want to buy the mixed leaves, but please can I just have the black? And we will pull them out for you. So that's always available. So, you can see this is going to go in. We've got something else to go in the middle of here, and then this is going to be pressed, and we'll have a look at what it looks like when it comes out. So here are these. We've sandblasted them, given them a little fire polish. I've cut into, before I fire polished them, I've cut into them. If you look, lots of videos, we've shown how to do that. And now we're going to put them, we put a bit of fibre paper on, because I just want to give it a bit of movement. So they're going to go in the kiln like this, and just sort of be slumped over these bits of fibre paper. I'm probably going to make these ones a little bit thinner, because the fibre paper a bit thinner, because otherwise it's not going to give enough space for it to slump. And we might just sort of, but it'll be it will give a rippled feeling. This will sink down in the middle. And then we will, this one I'm going to put on, I'm going to drape and go really hot. Because if I don't go hot, it will not move, because it's such thin glass, it's got no weight. I've got to take it to kind of quite a hot temperature for the glass to even move. So it will go on a piece of chalk in a kiln on its own and go quite hot to drape down. So we're going to get these in the kiln to kind of slump, and then we can nest them all together into a really cool piece, which will then go on a hairband and be brilliant. So here are these out of the kiln. Now this one slumped quite a bit more. So if we try to glue them together, they wouldn't really glue in the middle. So I'm going to use some just pieces of ice that will glue there. This will glue on here, and this can glue on this. So I'm going to glue it all together with our 2-part epoxy glue. Here is a screenshot of it. And we will have a look how it is when it's done. So now this is all glued together, I want to glue it to a hairband. Now I've just got a hairband like this. I wanted something slightly thicker, but this is the one I could find at the shop. I'm going to use our glue and then just use some sellotape to hold it in place until that glues, and then it'll be like, you have to be like that. So we'll get that glued and we can see how it looks in the end. So here it is, nicely glued. I think it's pretty sturdy. I mean, putting it on, it's got a bit of weight to it. I would be concerned, I'd want to treat it nicely. and be careful with it, but I think it's awesome. Look at that, look how great that looks. It's a thing of beauty. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I made this. Remember, this is made out of our 96 grey leaves, but you could also make it out of any Murrine and do it any colour. I just wanted to do something kind of black and elegant for this one, but imagine, I'm planning on making a whole wardrobe of this when I have time. And you know, they could go on to different types of clips as well. I think this works really brilliantly. You can get our Murrine at tabithasglassemporium.com. Check it out. We have so many brilliant products. If you've not looked at us before, go there. It's like the sweet shop for all your glassy needs. So tasty and delicious and moreish. You can also sign up for our newsletter and then hear all our fab latest news, fab new products, any new videos coming out, and of course if we have any offers like free shipping or something on sale, you'll hear it first there. Also, we have a wonderful Facebook group, Tabitha's Glass Emporium group, where lots of people are sharing their amazing projects they're making with our products. Oh, that's a bit of a mouthful. So check that out there and see what other people are doing. Be inspired by them. Let's inspire each other, because that's what it's about. And until next time, happy fusing.